Hello everyone and welcome to Algomesh Rolly. Rolly is a free plugin for Cine 4D with which you can do various rolling, curling and spiraling effects. We are basically tired from abusing the bend deformer and most Spline to do this in Cine 4D, so as a really good programmer slash TD we opted to provide this one for free. So to install it, if you already did so by going to our download page, you would go to Assets, so Asset Browser, Import Assets, locate the zip file, open, hit OK a couple of times. If you don't have any of our plugins, you would get a new Algomesh category with the Rolly automatically selected and ready to go. We have other free plugins, but we also have a really nice paid plugins which are really worth it, and they're one of a kind and not available anywhere else. So to use our Rolly plugin, you have two options. The first one is really advanced use, so it involves using it within a node system. So let's just quickly demonstrate that. Let's go back to our category, drop the Rolly inside, connect this, and you would have a perfectly working node-based parametric spline inside with all the parameters, so on and so forth. But this is for advanced use. For regular users, we presume that you would want to use it just as any other spline or just as any other parametric spline in Cine 4D. So you would drag and drop it into the object manager or viewport and you would be all set. So it's a parametric spline, meaning that you can convert it by pressing C and get an editable state at any time. Let's illustrate one of the use cases. Maybe we can close this to get more screen real estate. So what you would typically do, so for example, for a carpet roll effect, you would create your carpet naturally, maybe more defined, and you would most likely use a spline rep deformer, and then you would just load the Rolly spline inside. So now let's just adjust this to C, and we will need to rotate this. Let's put 90 degrees and use the correct top vector, so it's all nice and stable. You would use the parameters here, so you have the overall length, you control the turns, you can control if it is fully rolled or unrolled. You control the tightness or the specific shape, right? Let's maybe pull this upwards so we don't have this interference with the ground plane. And of course you have the angle, you can control that. And you have this asymmetry option. Now, in conjunction with spline rep, things can generate you a different result, but I'm pretty sure you understand the basic idea. So here it is fully rolled. Of course, it can be animated and you can control the turns even fully, sort of unfold the spline, and that's a really, really cool effect. That is it for more of our plugins. Visit our Algomesh Gumroad page. The link is in the description, and I'm pretty sure you will find a good use for this plugin. Until next time, have fun.